night fever. Scared you will be with a massive attack of horror. Monster Mania weekend. It's a monster week next week on 5.
Ailsa and crew camp it up in Catalonia tonight. A Spanish Was It Good For You at 8. Now a news update with Rob.
It's just before 7 o'clock. I'm Rob Butler. An IRA terrorist has been sentenced to more than 500 years in jail for the murder of Lance Bombardier Stephen Restorick and a string of other terrorist offences. But Bernard Michael McGinn will be freed next year because he committed his crime before the Good Friday Agreement. Stephen Restorick's mother told 5 News at 6 that her son's killers should stay in jail.
I think because of the seriousness of the crimes and also the fact that Bertie Ahern has said that the murderers of the Garda in the Republic will not be eligible for early release, I believe that the same consideration should be given to this case.
A tanker packed with explosive chemicals is on fire and drifting, crewless and out of control, off the north coast of Scotland. 200 residents of local villages have been evacuated, and an air and sea exclusion zone is in force.
Well, it's extremely serious indeed. It's a highly inflammable liquid with a very low flash point, which means that at ordinary temperatures it forms a vapour which can ignite very easily.
Nelson Mandela has said the Libyan Lockerbie suspects will be handed over for trial by the 6th of April. South Africa has been negotiating with Colonel Gaddafi over the two men. They'll face trial in the Netherlands. British and American embassy staff are leaving Yugoslavia tonight as NATO airstrikes look more and more likely.
Why should we sign?
The Kosovo talks in Paris failed today because the Serbs refused to sign the peace agreement. NATO's top commander in Europe has warned any attack will be a major assault. The Breitling Orbiter 3 is just hours away from completing its round-the-world record attempt. The two-man crew have steered the balloon into strong winds and are racing over the Atlantic at almost 100 miles an hour. They're set to cross the finish line over North Africa at lunchtime tomorrow, and on 5 News at 6 said there was no way they were quitting now.
That would be an absolute way to fail. And we're both on the opinion, Brian and I, that we seem to have enough fuel to do it in accordance to what the weather specialists have forecasted.
A quick look at tonight's weather now here. Cloudy with heavy rain in the north, elsewhere dry with some ground frost. Top temperatures between 2 and 4 degrees Celsius. That's it. I'll be back with more news just before 8 o'clock.